Are you all ready for this? Let's just go straight into it. I got up last night and one of these that I'd already over-dyed, okay? Y'all know there's a video I've done on it. It's coming up red, but she's like a dark, I think somebody said dark cherry, that's a good description. And I got up last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't wait to go and get dyes from Joanne Fabrics today. I just thought I'm going to use what I can. And I dispensed some different colours in different little spray things that I have. And instead of doing, I've never done this before, just to let you know, but instead of just doing a full immerse in a colour, I hung her up. I'd already washed her completely, but I hadn't used any softener. Okay, so she just had a good wash. And then I dried her in the dryer. Okay, after she'd been dried, I hung her up in my bathroom, and then I got these tiny little black elastic hair things that you use, you know, to attach threads and stuff like that. I had 100 of them, and I just went all around the outside perimeter of it and just sort of did, well, I'll show you. There should be something just coming up now, and I'll show you what she looked like. And then what I did was I got the spray bottles and I just sprayed around in different areas just to get different colours. The colours that I used were the cocoa brown, I used the petal pink, and I used a taupe, and I sort of mixed different colours within each. I didn't do a recording of that because my husband would have killed me for being up at 2 o'clock in the morning and doing this. He would have said it can wait, but when your creative streak strikes, you just got to do it, haven't you? And so I don't have any measurements for what I did, but they were the 3 colours and I mixed them up, so I had more of a darker kind of colour. But instead of it being a dark cocoa brown, I added some of the taupe to it to lighten it up, and then with the petal pink I added a little bit of the cocoa brown to that. So I just got different different colours sprayed all the way around it. And this should be the video that I took this morning. I let it air dry, okay? And I did not add anything to the dyes. I just put the colour in the little spray bottles, added water to it. I didn't add salt, vinegar or nothing like that. I just did that and sprayed around the areas. And here's the video. Just, it's very quick and it should show you what it was looking like when I got up this morning. This is the work in progress so far. She has sat overnight and been left to dry, and she's quite dry. Now she's going to be dunked in the dye fixative. So let's see how that turns out. Okay, that's what she was looking like. So what I did was then I got the Colour Rit, just the permanent stuff, the fixative. I put it in a big bucket with the hot water, and then I cooled it all the way down, and then what I did was I just dunked her in. I didn't give her a pre-wash or nothing like that. I just dunked the entire lot in, and whilst it was doing in that, I took all of the bands off, and that was a long job because there was over 100 bands on there. And then I let it sit in there for about half an hour. I wanted all the colours to sort of merge together, so to speak, and then I wrung her all out, popped her in my washing machine just on a cold wash with a little bit of detergent, just for about 25 minutes. And then after I'd done that, I took it out, put it back in, and I did it on a warm wash with the detergent and the softener. And I know you just want to see what she looks like. Does this give you any ideas? Yeah, I did want a green or I mean, I want every colour really, but yeah, okay, let's just get to it, because I know you're all like, just shut the up, girl. And you can see all around the outside perimeter is where I put the bands in like a circular motion, and all around the back and at the bottom I wanted there to be like a pop of colour right in the middle, and then that. So let's just put her on so we can see what she looks like. I've never done this before, so I had no idea what it was going to look like, but I think I'm loving it. I mean, this would definitely be more of my spring look. Now going into spring, I was so fortunate that I received this as a gift from Megan over Christmas. And then the lounge pants I have, these were the very first lounge pants that I got, and I did the, this on it, and I actually took all the colour out with bleach on these completely, so they were a very soft pink and yellow. The colours originally were the red and the yellow, okay, but I mean, I did that last year obviously, and I wanted a really soft pastel for summer, spring and summer, and all I've got to do is as summer comes I can just remove this, and I don't need to wear that. I just like having that little bit extra there. But this is what she would look like. That's not all though, guys. Okay, so I think she looks really pretty. I'm very happy. Her colours are, well, they're within the pinks obviously, with a hint of the purples coming through, and it just sort of all melds into a nice colour, I think. I didn't want to do a tie-dye with different colours. I wanted them all to be within the same, and then by just dunking her right at the end, the cream colour that she was originally turned this very, very soft pastel. I mean, I tell you whose look I think this would look like. Amanda in Canada. This is definitely her, I would think, her kind of colour palette. And yeah, I could definitely see her in this. She's not going to get it, but that's not the only thing I've been working on. I figured, well, just one more thing that I wanted to show you. In a previous video, I got my two overdyed kimonos, the long ones. I had it in plum and I had them in caramel. And even though I didn't do the video showing you the colour removal, I did remove the colour out of both of those, and I shortened them to make them jackets. Okay, should have done that, but it was one of them things that I just did. And anyhow, and I colour removed them both with bleach, not for long, but that's how I did it. Okay, maybe 5 or 6 minutes each, and I've done a video showing you the outcome. But I had some trim turn up from India. Y'all know I go to India. I don't go, I'd love to go, but I order online, and I ordered some trims with sequins and beads and stuff like that. And I had this trim come through, and it just went perfectly, and I've added it, and I'm not joking, I have hand sewn most of it on. And let me just get it and show you. This is the colour that the jacket turned out, okay, and this one I believe was the plum overdye. Beautiful. But what I've done is, I mean, this is a look, okay, I'm not gonna deny it. Let me get these sorted, and that's how she turned out. And you'll see there's not trim on the back. I was umming and erring about that. I do have the trim to put on, but the reason I decided to leave it off is because if I wear this as a top, a top, when you sit down on a couch or in your car or something, I don't want all the beads snagging the fabrics. And I've done that with things in the past. I've, done it all the way around. It looks fantastic. But the reality of it is that when you sit down anywhere, it's going to be snagging all the bottom of that on any of the fabrics, and it's not worth it. I think it looks good just like this. And this is how I think I'm going to wear this. Let me give you a close-up without messing up the camera. I'm not sure if you can see that bead design. Let's take this girl off. First off, let's show you the colour of this. I mean, I'm loving it. I was worried it would, once it had all washed, I was worried it was too pale for my skin, but screw that, I'm loving it. This is the beadwork. And those are all beads with stones, and I don't know, I just thought it looked really, really pretty. A lot of it had to be hand done on, you know, because the sewing machine wouldn't go over some areas. But that is how, and then the back of it, oh, I had to section all that. That was something I learned. But anyhow, that's how she turned out. And she's a look, isn't she, guys? She's a look. But even if I decide, I just thought the purples in the sleeves would go with the purples here. You see? I mean, I'm all ready for Walmart. Screw that. And then my little crochet hat that I did, I think the colours in it go. So this is definitely my springy kind of look. And yeah, I mean, I can't just stick with one colour palette, guys. You know, during the winter I've been sticking with the warm colours. That's been great. But sort of during the spring and the summer, I really do like the lighter colour palettes. And I'm loving this. What do you think, guys? What do you think of my outfit? I'm really happy with it. Let me just adjust the camera so you can see the full length of it. I apologise for the dust bunnies down there. Today is, yes, vacuum my room. But this is the lounge pants. And I've got to say, other than the cape, everything's KB anyway, but everything's been altered. And yeah, so this is definitely, I'm loving it. What do you think? And yeah, this is about the sweatshirt really. I just wanted to show you that girl now she's finished. And this is I mean, I'm gonna wear this all day, and I just took this out the washing machine before it even had a chance to dry, this top, so it's a little bit damp on me. But I'm feeling it. I mean, is it wrong that I want, like this entire look that I'm wearing right now, if I could have like 10 of these in my closet. Obviously I've got it with this one, with the darker colours. I know I've got it with the lighter colours, but if I could have like 10 different of these in my closet with, you know, the matching cape and the lounge pants, I think I'd be quite happy. You wanted to see that. So let me know what you think of her. I could not wait to get her finished and show y'all. It was just, yeah. The sleeves, look. And I'm not going to deny, I'm not really a tie-dye kind of person, but I mean, I love it, but I don't really have any in my closet is what I'm saying. But this with all the colours sort of mixing and matching, I'm loving it. This is my look today, guys. Is my head still in the picture? Okay, so thank you for watching. I know I've put a couple of videos out this week, but I've just been so utterly excited about doing stuff. And yes, thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it, and let me know if you're going to do something similar, because it's like, it's just know when you start doing stuff like this, it's a roller coaster, just to let you know. It's a roller coaster of learning, of maybe getting things a little bit wrong, redoing it, but you know, it turns out how it turns out at the end of the day. In the meantime, thank you. Love you. Bye.